Chicago Bulls theme music in this
I remember that. Actually, the Cummins Cavaliers used to come out to that too. They would cut the lights off. They were the only high school that could do it because everybody else took about 30 seconds to come back home.
Who did?
Cummins Cavaliers in Burlington.
Oh.
Cummings. Is that where
It's in Burlington.
Jameson?
No, James Von Curry went to
Boom.
Eastern.
Okay, that's where they did
But
that
Iverick
big,
Harris
that big,
and drug sting.
Yeah.
Who went there?
Iverick Harris. Yeah, something like that.
Who is that? Iverick Paris.
Iverick Harris went to Cummins, and then Drew, I forgot Drew's last name. It was a bunch of them that almost made it.
Because it was like a cop posed as a student or something.
Yeah, there were like 2 cops that were students, and they went to classes and everything every day. And then they had this thing where like they would see what kids would sell them drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Like 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, we had that happen at our high school. That was man. They brought in a badass white girl. She was fine as
They knew how to get y'all. Yeah. Know how to get them.
But it was the crazy part though, because like when they introduced us, they brought her to my science class. It was me and 2 other cats. The ones who do not at this point is nothing to do with the streets. She came in, the first thing she was talking about, who has drugs? We was like, God damn, was she the police? Yeah. And every nigga who was in there just came right on over there, and we looking at it like, bro, y'all stupid. And a whole week later, they had like 16 people jammed up.
Yep. Said he had it in the car, and I went out to the car to get it. It's like, put your hands behind your back. And now he looks like real sad because they did a story on him for like, not ESPN, but it might have been the ESPN like Light or whatever that is.
Oh, he used to hoop?
I don't know what it's called.
He used to play basketball. He used to play basketball or something.
He was going to what? LSU or something like that.
Oh, which one?
James on. Where was he supposed to?
He's supposed to go to UNC, but ended up going to like Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And then his life went downhill because he looks bad.
After the bus?
Well, this is 20 years later.
Yeah, after the bus, he ended up going to
because we were in school at the same time.
Oh,
and his sister looks like a pig. She's real light skinned. Her name is LaWanda.
Wow. She looks like a pig.
No, like her face literally is like real light, like a pink African. But like her nose is like pushed up right here.
That sounded very personal.
It's something there.
Right.
There's something there.
We all went to the same area together. We was in Alamance County.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
By the way, and just like that, welcome back to another episode of ShopTalk NC.
Good segue.
It's your man 58 South. I got a couple of good friends of mine. Please introduce yourselves.
What's up? I'm C-Lowe.
Shaunna.
B Mack, what's happening?
What's going on, good folks?
Coolin', man. What's up with y'all? How you doing?
I'm great, to be honest with you, man. It's been like, what, 2-3 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, been a minute. What have y'all done in between, man? In the meantime, in between time?
Getting ready for school to start back and hoping that everybody stays safe and
Bless you.
COVID free, Delta free, Lambda free, whatever, all variant free.
Yeah, for sure.
How is they doing school then? So like, are they letting all the kids, or it's like whoever want to come, you can come?
Don't look at me. I don't have no kids.
For my school district, which I don't teach here in Guilford County, it's like everyone has to come and you have to wear your mask all day long. You can only go outside to drink water or to eat. We have to eat lunch outside with the kids because anytime you take your mask off, you have to be outside of the building. But there is one option for homebound, but then you're going to have to teach your kids, or either they're going to have to go to school later in the day so the teachers can teach them after normal school hours gets out.
Oh,
In
wow.
Guilford County, it's kind of the same way. But all kids have to go to school. Everybody's in person right now.
Oh, wow.
But isn't there like a restart program for some of the schools in Guilford County where they're starting 2 weeks early so they can stagger their start?
Everybody has,
Microphone.
you can't hear me?
Microphone.
Majority is starting the public schools. I know my charter school started last week, and some of the other charter schools that started in the area, but like Dudley and all of them, they're going Monday. Everybody's back Monday in person, mask on.
Stop
Let's
using your bedroom voice and trailing off at the end of your sentences. Talking to Mike, man. It's gonna make it hard for me.
I said, what, girl six voice?
Yeah.
It's just my voice went out. Like, stop.
What are you wearing?
But that's it. The Guilford County has to wear masks too. So it's not like they were last time where they could choose,
Oh, we never had a
options.
choice. Did you guys have a choice?
They could do like, some people were doing in person. And
Oh, you
some
meant virtual.
people, yeah, virtual. They're not doing the virtual thing right now.
So you said, or the teachers can teach your child after hours?
Yes.
So y'all get the teachers salary
so we get paid and a half. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I was
I'm
not about to be working like that for the same amount.
So you get paid for your normal salary, and then whatever you do, it's another contract. After that, then you get paid to teach them for like 3 hours.
So is that something they already had to have set up by?
No, it just got passed by the board last week.
Wow.
That's right. We have adult conversation here sometime too.
So do y'all have this week to figure out who wants to be taught at the end, and then y'all get
No, they have to come for the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because as you know, you might not know, the first 10 days of the school, on the 10th day, that's how the government tells how much money each school gets, but how many kids are enrolled in the school. So if there's not enough kids enrolled, then you don't get paid. The school doesn't get enough money to pay the teachers.
So I did not know that.
In my mind, conspiracy theory alert, I think that's why we're going back in person. So we can make sure that we get the funding that we need to keep the school running.
That's not even conspiracy theory. That's
to keep the school running.
That's business right there.
And then after that, the virtual event.
Oh yeah, it's like going to tea. Everybody's fully enrolled until after homecoming. So I get it.
That's not by choice sometimes. So
was
it academic suspicion?
Boy, you said something. Boy, you said a word, man. You said a word, man. You said a word.
I'm just saying, man.
If you don't show up for class, that's ain't pass.
You buy just enough clothes for October.
Well, I just quickly realized how many people I did not see after homecoming.
That's a thing. That's a thing, man.
That's true. Like,
yeah, that's a thing.
Damn, bro, you said something.
But you should have noticed that prior too, because those are probably the ones that probably weren't coming to class, and you seen them only at after school.
No, I seen a few that was in there. They're like, oh, what? What you? Oh.
But in orientation, did they tell y'all to look left and look right, and some of these?
Oh yeah. They definitely did that. They definitely did that.
Definitely.
One of these people would not be here after homecoming. They tell you that. Like,
they didn't say
I never paid it.
They said they won't graduate with you.
All I heard was in home.
They said they won't graduate.
You heard that? They said at graduation.
Same thing.
Then you go down and count like, it's me.
All I knew was I'm graduating. You know what I mean? I'm graduating. That's all I knew. I didn't know how long it was gonna take, but I knew I was gonna graduate. I had to do that extra. I finished not super senior, like half super senior, because I was done early without anything to do until graduation. Cause I ended up having to take like statistics in the summertime. So I had to graduate in the winter, December graduation. Kids, don't graduate in December. The party sucked.
It's
There's nothing to do. You're the only one still in town.
But you graduated though.
Oh, for sure.
That's all that matters.
For sure. Absolutely. She said what she did. She's preparing for the upcoming school year. What have you been doing in the past couple weeks?
Pretty much working. I'm remodeling my house, so I've been doing that, and also been trying to decide about coaching. We were talking about that earlier.
AAU or school?
No, going to a school. I didn't know if I wanted to go back to my original school because I wanted to move. But then, we're thinking possibly that it's going to shut down. So why wouldn't I just go ahead and sign my contract,
I say if you go ahead and sign the contract and then it gets shut down, then you can still get paid because you were available to do your job.
Plus
I just wasn't able to do my job.
Plus
and it was a
contract.
contract.
You were able to do your job, but the government shut us down.
Where you be coaching at? Gifford County?
It's at Cornerstone Charter Academy.
Oh, so it'd probably be different then.
It's a charter school, so it's different from the public school.
Yeah.
I wanted to change, but that charter school money.
Public school, but when I
different.
tried that coaching, that money is extra funny.
It's definitely. I saw some of the offers at different school, and I was like,
Man.
You had an opportunity to coach for college too, right?
I did.
Oh, word. That's dope.
Yeah, at Guilford College.
Oh, word.
So that's still on the table, but we don't know what's going on.
Man,
but
damn, that's
basketball. So
that's dope.
I do want to move up. I would love to coach. Like,
hell, I'd go to some games if you coach.
Would you coaching and stuff? Do you think it's like? Am I wrong when I say like it's easier if I coach again? I have to have somebody who's older, like older people who know what they're doing, so I don't have to work as hard and do as much. Because they already have like most of the foundation of everything. Is like I could just be like, hey, do this to improve this little thing right here. Like to me, that's easier. And
like
more
a mentor?
Fun. Not like
you mean the kids.
Like when I was coaching at Jackson, I had to teach them everything. It's a lot. School, right? Yeah, it's like, bro, it's a lot trying to actually coach and hone in, like keeping this kid's mind focused on playing and what to do. So it's like, I'm looking at these high schools like, bro, they know what they're doing already. Like, it's so much easier, like, to coach to me. Like, I'd rather would coach somebody who's older versus the kid. I used to think it was vice versa. Like, when I was playing, it was vice versa. Like, I would deal with the kids. I don't want to deal with somebody who already know what they're doing. But now, like, no.
I like it.
On the flip side of that, though, I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
I was just saying I like both because I taught middle school and high school. I followed my girls. So we started out in middle school, and then when they went to high school, I went to high school with them. But I don't see much of it. Like, yes, there is a difference, but as a coach or a great coach, you adapt to whatever you have or whatever players you get. You get what I'm saying? So for middle school, my mindset was totally different. And then high school was totally different. I'm just saying. I
took a shot at your coaching ability.
I know my
you're good, you'll adapt.
I know my coaching ability ain't that well. I know it ain't that well because it's like my attitude. Like when it's once you keep messing up something to me, because I was good, so stuff was easy. It's like, bro, this is so easy. How are you making it look so hard when I showed you 13 times how to do it?
If Johnny has 5 apples.
I go through it on a daily basis.
I can't do that.
It takes a different level of patience to be able to teach somebody the fundamentals and the building blocks.
Yeah, like for me, that's what I'm saying. Like I would have to have a kid that's older within whatever sports like.
But then sometimes that's rough because then they're already set in their ways and they're, they could have been trained wrong, and then you're trying to teach them something.
That's easy to show you how you're wrong. I like that. I can show you how that you're gonna be wrong. That's on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you just close your eyes and pretend we're talking about dating, it still applies.
Huh? What?
Younger versus older.
Oh, I like
set in their ways. Some want to be coached. Some don't.
We know what we'd like. Turn your head this way.
Ooh,
or not.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's true.
That
was pretty good.
That was very good.
I
thought you were going to slide your feet across the floor and make the basketball sound.
Oh yeah, no. Oh snap! Was y'all done on that? I didn't want to cut what y'all was saying because that was actually a great back and forth right there. Y'all good? Cool. So what I've been doing these past 2 weeks is getting out of Greensboro every chance I got. I enjoyed myself at the Spirit of Norfolk, the cruise ship. First 30 minutes, scared as hell.
Seasick?
Why?
Seasick?
No, it was lightning. On the way there, it was flooding, and I was driving through that shit like an old lady at 10 and 2. You know, like, oh God, please, I don't want to go like this. I
could have just stayed at the house.
I don't want to die like this. Come on, not like this. Just not like this. Come on, just not like this.
Worth this $300.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it ended up being a good time. Shout out to my cousin Portia, who went down there for her birthday. It was turned out to be okay.
Spirit of Norfolk. I did. My church used to do that a lot.
I went to my church before.
Yeah, as a kid.
Oh man.
What do they do now? Like on that? What did they do now?
Eat, drink, dance, be merry.
Yeah, that's all we did. They had a show in the middle of the little dance floor area down
there.
Yeah. When we had dinner.
Yep.
So they had the crew come out and dance and perform.
Nice. I can't remember like buffet. What was going on. I just remember always going there and afterwards taking that little group family picture.
Outside of it.
Yeah.
As long as you got the voucher. Yeah, we had a voucher. Yeah. We had the photo voucher. You know what I mean? I think Portia has the picture.
I still have it.
Oh yeah. While I was down there, it made me rethink my stance on going downtown Greensboro.
What do you mean?
You know how I always say, I don't want to spend no money down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I ended up spending money downtown Norfolk, and I don't know none of them people.
Oh, facts.
So they could be just as bad as what I think they are down here. Worse. I still spent money with them. So I'm like, well, there ain't no reason
for you not to spend money in your home.
Mm-hmm. As long as you're getting what you want.
And plus, I really take our Sundays for granted around here, man. It's really some jumping shit going on in Greensboro.
Oh, yeah, it is
compared to other cities.
Yeah. Bro, downtown, like on Sundays or it's like Saturday during the day, if you go downtown, it's dope. Yeah. Like the scenery and stuff, it's dope.
And they have karaoke, spots, I was telling you, and that's really popular on Sundays.
Where at?
Downtown at the little park.
Word.
Oh, they have it in the park?
Yeah, everybody goes out there with
Park.
their lawn chairs and
Saturday?
blankets. No, on Sundays. It's
That's
typically from like 3 or 2 to 8, 7, 8-ish.
So what you're saying is, after this, we might can go catch some karaoke in the park.
if they still doing it.
We could catch a versus.
Yeah,
I was to catch the karaoke in the park.
I was probably gonna go to Boston tonight anyway.
Go to the park with the karaoke. I like being outside.
Okay, yeah.
I like
I've been a couple of times. It was really nice, and it's a lot. Like people like, I think it's a whole thing. I think they have something prior to the karaoke because like people were out there with their picnic stuff, and I was like, oh, this is a thing. Like y'all out here.
But I mean, I'm looking for middle-aged stuff like that to do. You know what I'm saying? Middle-aged Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What's
middle-aged?
Like what you mean like middle-aged stuff like that to do? But so what's something else? Like,
Daytime grown stuff.
Because
See, I started to cuss right there. But
in the daytime, we would be recovering.
Yeah,
right.
From the night before.
I don't know if y'all been over. I talked to y'all about it already, but you remember Green Street? What's the one beside it? 117. One of those has changed now. Like
Limelight.
Green Street is changing. Y'all been to it since they've redone it?
Bro, you know I don't go downtown.
Dog, start going, bro. Like it's dope as hell. The whole new setup in there is dope as hell. The upstairs, the outside area, they got like a big swing. It's almost like a bed you can lay down with your lady or chick, whatever.
You talking about beside the old Renaissance?
Yeah, that whole place is done up nice now. What?
So didn't the city shut them down, and then like the old owners had to go to the city council meetings and like say that we are not a nuisance to the area and all that stuff? That's when they started having the silent parties with the headphones.
Nah, I know.
So
about
they're back open with the rooftop.
Nah, it's new owners.
You know the game. Somebody gets shot or something happens. We're gonna put it under new management, change the name. You know what I mean?
I thought the contract was I thought the owner contract with the building.
I want to say this was maybe 6-7 years ago.
But
that's
okay.
the first time we ever had silent parties in Greensboro was because they said it was a noise ordinance that late at night in the city.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I do know that's one of the reasons why Fat Tuesdays was having the silent parties outside because of the noise ordinance. Because when they first got there, they used to have a DJ outside up until a certain point. Then they wouldn't have no music at all playing at Fat Tuesday.
They still do that, as far as I know. Like this was a couple months ago. I actually went to Fat Tuesday, and yeah, they still had a DJ outside.
Yeah.
But no, they had a certain point. I think it was like at 11 or 11:30. Like they made him stop. Ain't no more music being played after that.
Got you.
But after that, they started the silent
and do you
joints.
know? I know that you were saying a new place, but it just made me think about. I saw there's a black-owned restaurant in Friendly Shopping Center.
Oh,
I
word?
feel like it's
What's
the
the name
only
of it?
one. It's called Ben's Boys. It's a soul food restaurant. I was trying to eat there the other day or yesterday, but it had so many people.
That's what's up, man.
That's what's up.
And it's the only. Well, I don't know any other black-owned places in Friendly Shopping Center.
I don't either.
So
I didn't know we was
shout
allowed
out
to
to y'all.
own some.
All right, I'm gonna try y'all out. Ben Boys is what
Like,
they.
that's
is
dope,
what they're
man.
called. Yeah.
One
And
time
from
for
what
Friendly
I
Shopping
see,
Center.
They gotta be good. I mean, the line was like out the door.
Hold, time out.
That's awesome.
We not gonna just assume they good because
Okay,
they're in
I'm
Friendly
not.
Shopping Center. We know.
No, I'm talking about the line because they were packed.
But it could just be because they're new too. But I hope it's delicious. I want to.
Yeah, me too.
I hope
wanna
the
go.
food is good. I hope the food.
I really do.
And the
It had a good
service,
one.
that's more important to me than the food.
There you
They said
go.
soul food, right?
It's soul food. I looked at the menu. They had a pretty good layout.
Do they still have the Cheesecake Factory over there?
Yeah, it's still over there. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I've been promising this girl for like 20-some years. We're gonna go to Cheesecake
To take her to
Factory.
Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, this was back when we was in school.
My students gave me a $50 gift card. That's the only reason I ever go.
Oh, that's what's up. My first time ever seeing tiramisu cake. This was the one in what, Raleigh, Durham, something like that.
I don't like mascarpone.
You should don't go to the one in Greensboro over there because the one at Friendly Center is not.
Don't sue us for
I
defamation.
went there one time.
My food was good.
The food I had was alright, but it was just like it took a while, like for me to get drinks. The drinks we ordered, like it took forever. Like normally your drinks would come before your food. When we went, it was vice versa. It was like, bro, we waited 15 minutes for a drink. Our food been here, appetizer, everything been here. It's like, yo, I asked for a shot of Henny, and it's like, yo, but that was the only bad part about
But
it.
they didn't serve Hennessy.
Oh no, they got Hennessy.
A lot of upper upscale places don't have certain things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. They're trying to keep certain people away from it.
We've got Crown Royal.
As soon as you walk in, hey, how you doing? We don't have any covers here.
We have no yak. What is it? Yak? None of this.
Hey, I would like to humbly ask that everybody go back to drinking whatever tequila y'all used to drink and leave my Casamigos the fuck alone.
I still ain't had that.
I feel like that was
man.
in your spirit.
I still ain't had it.
They're running out of it in my ABC store. Mind you, my ABC store is clear across town. Y'all shouldn't even be over here bothering my stuff.
Which one you go to?
The one on West Window. The one I think nobody goes to because it's too far.
Where the laser tag place is?
No. Where the Gold's Gym is.
Where the laser tag place used to be?
Oh, I know you're talking about.
It's on the right side of the shopping.
Laser tag spot?
Yeah,
No, he's talking about where
before
Guilford
you get
College.
to Tarrant Road on Guilford College. Is that the one? No.
No.
That's Wendover turns into.
He's talking about
No, but straight down Wendover.
Like
right before you get to High Point. Yeah. Right
That's
before you get
on the left where the BP is.
Yeah, that's BP right there.
There was a laser tag there.
How long ago was that? We sound old as fuck right now.
Years?
Right.
We sound old as hell.
The Renaissance. Laser tag.
Every time I just hear about the ABC, every time I go, because my ABC stores are never really packed and always have stuff. Cause
that's because all y'all got land and it's like space in between y'all crib.
But it was still a shortage of Casamigos.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a shortage because everything is COVID.
Is it what? Was it just smooth? That's why everybody like Casamigos.
I don't know why they like it. I know I like it because it don't got that bite to it like Jose and all that other stuff.
I want to try it.
The most, I ain't gonna say the most expensive. I ain't a tequila connoisseur like that. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie, but Patron costs too much to be that nasty.
I know that. From bartender perspective, it's just the bottle you're paying for.
Yeah,
it's a hand blown glass.
It's not even good. It's not even good, man.
And then Jose Gold Reposado is not really tequila. It's a mix. It's called mezcal. Mm-hmm. It's a mix of like half tequila. At least it has to be half tequila, and they can mix it with whatever liquor they want to. It could be gin, vodka, anything.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're only talking about middle-aged stuff from now on. We don't care anything about your pop culture. You kids with your loud music and your tight baggy pants. No.
It's the TikTok for me.
How much is Casamigo?
Oh, it's affordable. As long as you got a job, you can get it.
You can't get nothing without a job, gang.
There you go. There you go. As long as you got a job, you can get it. That's not. Hey. Pretty soon, I heard conflicting accounts though. Speaking of jobs and not having one, first I heard OnlyFans was getting ready to stop the nudity. Then OnlyFans was like, "Shit, who told y'all that?"
It was just a bad rumor.
Yeah. No, they switched streaming services.
But is it so that's a real thing? They stopped the nudity?
On the streaming service that they had. So on October the 1st, they're going to a new streaming service which will allow them to continue their content.
Oh, so they're not just splitting it up. Okay.
What? How is it streaming? What do you mean? They got like an actual app or something? Well, I thought it was just like a website.
Like HBO Plus or Disney Plus or something like that. They just moved
have a OnlyFans on there?
It's just a different like network type of thing.
Yeah. Oh. So the network that was streaming OnlyFans was telling OnlyFans that they had to cut the sexual explicit content.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know that there was a streaming anything on there. Like that was new for me. Like damn.
I feel like even if they did shut it down, then that would put more people in the workforce, so I can go to a restaurant and get my food in the correct amount of time. Hello, Moto.
Sorry, I thought I turned that off, man. My fault.
It was right on time.
People are still in the workforce, though. It's just a different.
Have you been riding around and you see all these places that say
everybody's hiring?
Everybody, because everybody working in a different field.
No, you got to keep in mind, 300,000 people died.
Yeah,
not just that, but people actually sat home and were able to make money without leaving their couch. Hey man, it's kind of hard to get me back to the burger.
I'm a competitor now. I'm sorry.
Remember, there were no jobs when Obama was like president, and he created jobs, and then that rolled over to Trump, right? Mm-hmm. So now everybody's hiring. That means something's going wrong.
But listen, everybody hiring, but they won't hire me. I be having the hardest time finding jobs.
Because you don't have patience. You said you didn't want to teach the kids the fundamentals.
Right.
Or tell them more than once. You couldn't be nobody's supervisor.
I have helped fire some people, and I wasn't even a manager. Like,
did it feel good? What?
Yeah, it was like the manager I had was like, she don't like doing paperwork. I was like, oh, I can do that because this person is clearly not working, just here just to be here. So
she didn't want to get the repercussions when that boy came back and was like, "Who fired me, Pop?"
And you're like, "Hey, I'll do it. No problem."
You're not doing your job. You're showing up late. Your shirt is wrinkled. I'm sick of it.
If I don't like you and you not doing your job, because if we work together and if you not doing your job, make me got to do more. Hey man, we gotta get you up out of here.
Taking 17-minute breaks. Sick of it.
Good line, boss. Issue.
Speaking of,
what was the thing on the nag? I can't say the word. Remember what I call him the last time? Samuel Jackson from Django.
Oh, speaking of taking long breaks, Sha'Carri Richardson, right? She took her long break, and from what I was told, she got broke. Man, did she really come in dead last though?
She did.
She got smoked.
They said she got smoked like that blunt she got kicked out of the Olympics for.
Worse.
Damn.
Worse.
But lost to the Jamaicans.
Like
it's like they had a pack or something. Was like, look, I know she back in the race and all, but she out here doing all these videos and talking all this.
Man, them ladies didn't give two damns about Sha'Carri.
It was like everybody else running like this. She not winning.
Was like that. It was like everybody was out there like, look, you've been talking way too much shit. You ain't winning today.
So y'all telling me everybody else went out there like, look, we know we're not beating them. Don't worry about them three.
It was the Jamaicans, wasn't it? It was four.
No.
It was other.
But her, we beating her. We can't beat the Jamaicans.
No,
it
wasn't even
came
that.
out the gate when they came out. It was like everybody was like. And then immediately, like 2 seconds in, everybody was like, "Yeah, and Sha'Carri was back here." Like they left her. Like
they left her.
So they just had to make a point. You know what I mean?
It was like, hey, the world don't even know it, but we won't in that race when she did all that other stuff. We won't there. That's why she did it.
They said because she had on a different wig and her eyelashes were too heavy, it weighed her down.
Oh,
that's what I heard. That's what they said.
Say that's what they. That's what they.
It's
said.
like, but then Miss Jenkins, you ain't heard that from me.
I ain't want to gossip.
She got dog, but I see now on the internet like people trying to come to her rescue, like, y'all was just riding for her, and now she got one loss, and now everybody want to throw her on the bus.
But she cursed on live on the air.
Not only that,
you know you can't.
Like you have been doing all this. Okay, so maybe if you would just took your L and you was humbled and you was silent and you was out there just doing stuff, but you've been out here in the press hard and
like a little
in the line just it don't matter, like I'm coming back. You got all these videos, and then you just posted this video with the Nicki Minaj song. I don't know what it was, but making a statement when you put on showing what you were going to be wearing in the race with your wig and stuff, and like, I'm back and it's over for everybody. You can't do that the day before the race and then you get out there and you come dead last. Like, that's not something that you do.
Don't you feel
yes, she did that. Like, she led up all the way up to that and then posted that the night before the race and came out there in the exact outfit and then
dead last.
But don't you feel like she's following in the footsteps of Nicki Minaj and that type of person who, when they first come out, they're all bright colored and extra and all that stuff?
She's not a rapper though.
I'm just saying,
she's like
to be in the entertainment realm.
Yeah, but Nicki Minaj came out the gate winning.
No, I think she just ghetto with that. I think that's just.
I remember her. I think she's in North Carolina.
Fendi had her.
I remember that's just Sha'Carri's background. The reason why she got there, I don't think there's no.
She was smaller than this pole right here.
I remember that Hood Locker. I remember.
I don't know. She's probably a little ghetto.
She got.
I mean, I don't know a person.
That's embarrassing.
She's creating hype. And then when she cursed on the air, it was in the middle of her speech afterwards. And as you can see, if you watch it back, she kind of paused before she said it, and then she just said the S word.
Because I really feel like somebody has, from her previous interviews when she was doing, when she won and she ran off and was talking and all that, I kind of see somebody has tried to coach her and try to get her, ready for the media. And she was almost there with her initial thing, and then I think that, like you said, her emotions set in and that hurt, and she was like, shit.
She started out straight, and then it was all in here and like this.
Because that was an embarrassing loss. Like that, like the way she lost. That's an embarrassing loss. Coming after all of this, like she won. I think she set a record or something. Yeah. You did all that, then you can't race. You got all this hype, and you back, and everybody is cheering for you, and you talking shit to come dead last.
And I think that's it. It's dead last. Like if she hadn't have won, okay. But if she'd have been like third, maybe second, fourth, okay, still you was out there. But you came in, and it wasn't even close. Like everybody was across the line, and then here you come a couple of seconds later.
The white girl on the track smoked the dog shit out of her. And the white people that run track don't hardly ever come past third.
That's true.
Smoking on that Shikari pack.
The dog shit out of
C-Lowe.
That Shikari pack. Smoking on that Shikari pack.
Wrong. You leave him out of this. Leave him out of this.
Who'd you say?
Pookie Luke.
Smoking on Pookie Luke.
Oh, that's foul.
That's why I put my head down. I was like, sorry. But I hope she does come back and But I need her to hit the track.
It's definitely a learning moment. That humble
that humbled her for real.
There's so many people like me that are over it though.
There's no thing
over the antics.
I didn't give her a chance in hell. You running against Jamaicans. They're winning the 100 meters, man. Any short distance race,
that's a fact.
Jamaicans got that. I'm sorry.
I wanted to see her at least. Like I didn't think she was gonna win after seeing them run in the Olympics. I'm like,
I didn't have to see them do anything.
Got her. I would love to see them match up though. I wanted to see the matchup with them,
like a good matchup, like a very good matchup.
So the same way. Let's just say you're the only black kid at an all-white high school. They assume you know how to play basketball. No, without even knowing you. They just assume.
Yeah.
That's what I think when I see Jamaicans in track and field. Oh, he's winning.
Automatically.
Yeah.
Because
he's from Jamaica.
I think that's an even better assumption. I think that's an even better assumption because that's all they do over there is run.
Well, not true. Long time ago, like 19.
Cool running.
They had a bobsled.
You stole my shit.
Hey, I
was about to set that up nice.
But how did the bobsled team start?
They lost track. Yep. They couldn't make it to the Olympics in track and field, so they went bobsled.
And they got a snow cone machine and threw the ice out there.
Moral of the story is, Shikari Richardson needs to start bobsled.
They fast, man.
Whatever. I just hope she gets it together.
I think she need to eat that humble pie and just go back to work, like actually working.
She did on like another interview. She was like, "I'm going back into the lab to
bobsled, Shikari."
She just should have been training instead of doing all this extra stuff.
Feel the rhythm.
Don't go
feel the rhyme.
Go back to your high school track and look around. You need to go back to there. That's how humbled you got.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Yes, Shikari. It's bobsled time.
She needed a blunt after that race, though, to forget that shit. She needed
playing devil's advocate, though. A lot of people are on her side, and they're saying she's just being her genuine self, and why can't we respect that?
Oh, no, I respect her for being her genuine self. I don't respect the effort that was put
It's the losing for me.
It's the losing.
It's the attitude for me.
No, I love the attitude.
Hey, I don't mind you talking as crazy as you want, as long as you produce
back it up. As long as you can back it up, like talk it.
I don't like it.
Dead
last. It's too much.
Dead last.
It is a lot.
Wait till you got awards and then
bragging is too much.
She did yesterday. She was like, "I'm the best in the game. I did this. Whoa, baby." Pump your brakes. You are definitely not the best. You have not had any medals. Let's think about the women who have came before you. Like
I get it though. She's young. She's young and
don't do that.
No, she's young at the top of her game. She's the best. I get the arrogance.
You just said she got smoked by.
Right. She arrogant and you still saying I'm the best in the game. You're not.
Well, isn't that like you said? She's not a rapper. That's exactly what rappers do. They say I'm the best rapper alive.
Yeah.
And they know good and well they only had 12 songs.
Because see, there's no real way to quantify that. But if you run and you don't win at running, you can't say
well, she's following the wrong model. Then she's following a rapper's model for a runner.
Well, no, she. Man, damn.
She definitely wasn't a track star yesterday or the day before.
No, she
whatever
was on the track.
Well, I mean, now she'll just be for the time being, she'll be a meme and something to look at on social media. Much like the next thing I want to talk about, this damn milk crate thing that y'all doing. My first question. Man. If anyone can answer this question, put it in the comment section or whatever. I don't even care if you DM me. I just want to know the answer. Where the hell y'all getting all these milk crates from?
I think it was one group of people that had the milk crate.
They just walk around stacking them up.
It was all at the same spot. I think people was coming to one spot to actually.
Have you seen all of these joints, bro?
I seen a whole bunch of them. The ones I seen, it had like I seen one where there was like 5 different people did it, but it was the same house in the background.
So did you notice what kind of a neighborhood that it was in? I hate to sound like this, but what type of neighborhood they were in?
Yeah, it was in the hood.
In the hood, right?
Yeah, that was.
So I'm not saying that somebody's mom or auntie was a lunch lady or something had access to it, but
no, the hood always had them milk crates. Those milk crates has been in the hood for a long time without.
And then they put the red one on the top.
I seen that, and I said, look at all those basketball goals. Yeah, look at all those basketball goals. Wasting all them good basketball.
I want to know who came up with it though. Like, who was the person who thought it? Like, who thought about it? Who thought about that? That was like
I don't know, but for you to actually climb up them damn milk crates, you have to be. Is there a prize?
Yeah, shout out. I seen a chick won. No, it was a lot of money.
She did.
It was like a couple thousand, but she had a lot of money in her hand.
She was like, "Give me my money."
Yeah,
the one had the white shirt.
So
y'all saw somebody actually win this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The top
shout out to the chick that they won.
Yeah, for real.
She took a stumble at the end.
She did, but she made it. She made it to the bottom.
You risk your life.
Did y'all see the big dude get all the way up to the top and start shaking?
Nah, I ain't see that.
I'm gonna show y'all.
Like,
man.
Right, so what y'all think the key to it is? Like to
staying off of it.
Weight distribution.
Staying your ass off of it is the key.
Friction, gravity, weight distribution.
It's like, oh man, it's just as hilarious.
There's nothing that compels me to walk on
speed and velocity.
Nothing that makes me be like, ooh, let me try. No,
hey, I would have tried it for that little paper. I would have tried it.
You can't get me to climb up a ladder to the last rung. I'm sorry. It says right here, do not step above it.
That was hilarious. They did salute to them. They did a hell of a job. That was a good one.
It was creative.
Very creative.
It was stupid.
Dumb
Y'all are
as hell,
stupid. But thank you for the entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Who raised the money for the reward? Did they have to put in on it? Was it like betting or something?
The first video I saw said it was like whoever can go all the way through. I forgot they had the amount of money listed, but I forgot how much it was. It was a couple thousand.
Who raised the money for this, or was it just like somebody?
Maybe they all just put it in
some entertainment.
It probably did. Some people sit around, hey, bro, I bet you can't do that.
Or no, like I want to see somebody get hurt.
That had to be it.
That could be.
That had to be the motivation.
I want to see somebody get hurt.
That had to be the I'm bored. I'm bored. How can we get a lot of people to break their necks?
I mean, what else? I'm bored.
Because you could die doing that.
Yeah.
If you hit your head going down, or you.
A couple people look like they about to die.
I know, like. Especially the ones that took the tumble like right in the middle, and all of the crazy.
You know who else? You know who else looked like they died when they took a tumble, right?
Who?
Them people falling off that plane.
Stop.
That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do that.
Trying to get out of there.
No.
Holding on to a damn airplane.
They did get out of there. They got out of there.
Most of them did.
No, all of them got out of there. If they failed, they got out of there. Because they ain't here no more. They got out of there.
No.
They got out of there. They got out of there either way. They got out of there.
That's a special place for you two.
It's one for him though.
On the wing of a Boeing 747, I guess is what that's a special place for.
Hey man. Hey bro,
a wing and a prayer.
Man, listen, I got all sympathy for them, but for real though, bro, how they thought that shit was gonna work?
Desperation, I'm guessing, man. Like, look,
Afghanistan people are fleeing Afghanistan because the Taliban has taken over. Let's say we're talking about, and so they're trying to. The Americans are flying over to get our people, and so when they're doing that, the other people are like climbing on the outside of the plane and holding on to like the crease of the door.
Yeah.
On the outside
for dear life.
Happy as can be.
Yeah.
Man.
Because they think they're gonna be free in America.
I want to know.
They realize, hey, this plane is thousands of feet going thousands of miles an hour. I can't hold on to this shit.
I wonder if the Taliban was playing James Brown the Big Payback as they was walking through town.
There was a video on YouTube.
Was they playing the Big Payback?
A Drake song, and they were partying with the guns and stuff.
They were really playing a Drake song.
I don't know if it's I don't know if they put the music in on it, but there was on the internet on YouTube.
How long has they been like taking over or fighting back or coming back?
Now they had us while we was there. That's why they was.
Hold up! You cannot be coughing in this era of life.
Listen.
We'll be right back after these commercials. After this commercial break.
Listen, right? it was like, okay, I want to drink this water. I was like, yo, I want to drink this water. I was like, hold on, I don't want to hit the mic. I was trying to move and adjust and get the water because my mouth was getting dry over here, and it was like, oh, let me just.
If y'all rewind about 5 seconds, you will see my hair move. That's how hard he coughed on me.
Oh,
I don't appreciate it.
It's a Lysol, like.
No, listen.
Oh no. Listen. It's like what happened in Color Purple in the juke joint.
Are you crying? You want to trade places with me? Cause I got it. Whatever. I got it.
No, I had smoked and my mouth was dry, and I was like, "Yo, I need some water." But I was looking for. I couldn't remember where I sat the water at.
Wait a second.
Cause I thought the water was right here. I thought it was right here. I couldn't remember where I put it at.
Whole area on the other side of this man.
Gone.
No, cause I was coming to look for the water. There. I was coming to look.
I mean, you shifted the
aimed right at you. He aimed at you.
I felt it.
No, I didn't.
He aimed at you.
No. We were talking about something, and that one cough, everybody was like, "Oh shit!"
Variant.
No.
I can't even look at this man.
No.
So now we all stuck in here for 2 weeks, quarantine.
I'm not sick. No. Hey. My mouth was dry, and I couldn't remember where I sat my water, so I was turning to get the water.
And you talking about you just left Richmond,
but I set the water on the wrong side.
I don't trust you.
Like,
okay, so how did that lead to you coughing on her though?
No, because I thought the water. I didn't know the water was over here.
And I met my Uncle Charles, yo.
I didn't know the water was over here, so I'm moving to look for the water, and I ain't want to hit the.
I'm gonna miss everybody.
Meet me at the crossroads. You didn't even say sorry.
I did say sorry.
I was so upset.
This song dedicated.
Are you still touching?
No.
Do we need to take temperature checks and shit?
Nah, I promise.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start. Yeah.
Nah, I promise I'm good. My mouth was dry and I was looking for.
That's what they all say. No, I'm good. It was just my allergies and thing. Then 4 days later, you've been posting something. Anybody that I was near, I'm sorry to tell you guys. Let me tell you something. I see some shit on your social media.
I promise you won't.
And you post some shit talk about you. I'm coming for that ass. I'm just letting you know.
You know my first day.
I promise.
She got first day of school tomorrow with the kids. And you done coughed on it.
I promise that. Oh, my bad, man.
Thank you.
I was looking for water.
So dig this, right? You could have $1 million a year for the rest of your life. The catch to that is you can only have sex with damn, I had this drawn out earlier. Oh, you can have sex with anybody except someone of the same race. Can't fuck anybody of your same race. Right. Or you can have STD free sex for the rest of your life without the risk of contracting anything.
So is it either or?
Without the money?
I mean, you can still go to work.
You said $1 million for the rest of your life, or $1 million one time?
$1 million a year for the rest of your life.
$1 million a year for the rest of your life.
Or to be able to have sex with anybody you want, STD free.
Yeah.
Or anybody does not.
You can't have sex with anybody of your race.
Oh, that's with the STD thing. Or
no, that's with the money.
I go for the
That's
money.
what comes with the money.
Oh, you get the do it the one time then? Because I thought it was 3 separate choices.
You can't fuck anybody black, but you get $1 million a year.
You identify as.
Right. I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh, you just made me think of something.
I'm Native American and black.
I probably would. I'd take that $1 million for the rest of my life. I don't have to. Race.
Can you get the other person like a tan with your $1 million?
Yeah, I'm sure you could pay for it. I'm sure you could pay for this.
Tannin injections.
Some melatonin injection.
I think it's tannin.
Melanin injection.
Something like
you can do. You can do it with $1 million for the rest. Yeah.
Because this new sun is ridiculous.
It's
hot as I don't know what outside. New sun.
So do like Africans, do they count?
What?
You know what?
Like African. You know they don't associate with us like you think they associate with us.
If you had a box of crayons.
Technical game. We're gonna run the
No, they don't. Like ask them. Because I talk to them a lot, and they're like, we don't. That's another conversation, but they don't.
The money.
I just can't do. I want the money, but I can't mess with somebody that's not of my color.
Why
not?
Oh, dig deep. Why? Lay down if you need to.
Shit looking like it was a problem.
Put your leg up. Lay down on the couch. Talk to
What you said?
How does that make you feel?
You look, because you said it's so concerned. Wait, why not? What did they do to you?
Tell us why.
What
happened to you in your childhood?
I just don't. I love dating within my race a lot, and I just don't foresee myself being with someone outside of my race.
Okay.
Have you given it a chance?
No.
What you doing?
Oh man, that million a year seems enticing.
Man, it's very enticing.
$1,000,000 time, I'd go for it.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I had to go B, the STD free sex. Yeah.
Oh wait. Curveball. What if the person already? What if you? I'm not saying you, but what if you already had an STD? Do you get to erase that, or like what? You get a cure?
Shit, that million you can.
I hadn't really put that into the equation.
Yeah,
you got that meal. I mean, find the cure that meal.
Well, that's hold on. Wait.
Oh yeah, you did.
That would make that irrelevant though.
No, because
if you already have an STD, then you can't even play this game. You can't even play this game.
They're different kinds.
Right, they are. But you can't. But you can't even play the game though.
Hold your foot up.
You already out of the running. You know what I'm saying?
That's too much. But you don't want to trade chlamydia for gonorrhea, or you don't want to trade like Hep C for HIV.
Hey, hold on.
You don't want to trade. You want to just be swapping.
No, I'm gonna do something the way I configured it. You got nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Take a left.
You got nothing. It ain't no. It ain't no. I see your HPV and I raise you some syphilis. No, that ain't what we doing. That ain't what we doing.
No. Like Jordan.
That's not what we doing.
That's why I teach, because I can make sure that everybody understands. You don't understand it this way, I'll say it another way.
I had to take that money every time.
But Johnny still got 5 apples. But no.
Johnny has.
Wait. Why do black parents do that though? Instead of like I said, I rephrase it in a different way so that if you didn't understand it the first time, raising your voice is not going to help.
They'd be like, I don't get it. Johnny!
They heard you.
I heard
They just
you.
don't know what it means to subtract.
Like, I don't know. I think it's more or less. They probably don't know the answer either.
They know 5 minus 4. They can do that.
I'm talking about the parents sometimes.
The parents do, because they tell them, hold your hand up. Now take 4 away. How many you got left? 7.
So you taking the money. You're taking the money. Time. STD free, because you said you can't see yourself having sex. Outside of your race.
It just sounds like you like it raw.
Wait, do the health departments in the hospitals like not STD test anymore or something? Like, can you go get your other person of another race tested, or you can't do that?
You don't. I heard that. Mind you, now this whole scenario.
Nobody talks to you, variant.
In this whole scenario now, if you choose B, then you're good. You can't catch anything.
No matter what.
Other than hypothetically, if you already had it, but then you probably wouldn't have picked it. Right, I got you. I'm following.
No, there's you'd have nothing. You're as far as STDs go, you're as pure as the driven snow if you choose B. All right.
Clean.
Okay, and so is the health department in the hospital still like giving out STD tests so I can test my new partner or my new?
Oh yeah. But you still can't get nothing.
We talking like raw sex is better than $1 million though.
You can't get nothing though.
I didn't say I took the money.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did. It was just you that didn't take the money, right?
Because we technically had raw.
I ain't take the money.
I thought you said you took the money too.
So technically, we had raw something going on.
Y'all already got the.
No, I'm saying like
already got something going on.
My bad. But what like? I'm trying to like really put it like how it ain't that. I gotta get that money. I'm trying to think of what would make me not want to take that money, and it just can't. Nah, I can't see myself not.
I mean, I'm sure we could think of some reasons why you wouldn't take the money. Like if you had to
compromise.
Not
for that situation. Not for that situation. No.
What if like 90% of the United States, you couldn't move anywhere? We're gonna throw that out there. Was like infected with STDs. Like it got to that point.
Or COVID. I'm sorry. The variant. I don't think you can say that on YouTube.
So what you saying? Like if you had $1 million or mess with somebody in the area that's probably infected.
A lot of the people in your area or whatever state that you're in are positive for something.
So college.
And I can't move.
Cause you don't want to like strap it up all the time. I'm pretty sure. I'll tell you what, my mama lied to me and told me.
That's hard.
She said that when you get married, all diseases go away. So then you don't have to worry about that. Boy, that thing told me a bald-faced LIE.
What?
She told me once you get married, because that's why you're supposed to wait until you get married to have sexual intercourse, is because all diseases go away once you get married.
Your mama was creative.
Do you know that she still tells us we need to believe in Santa Claus too, or you're not going to get nothing? But she's old school, like really, really old school. So I was just like, when I figured that out when I was about 14, and we went to health class, I was like, yo, mama.
Hey, come here, let me holler at you.
I'm not telling you you're wrong, but
in school they said,
look at this paper. It's a diagram.
She said, I don't know, I like that. I might use that whenever I have children. Nah, I ain't.
When you have a child?
I'm gonna use that.
I'll tell you another secret. If you have alcohol in your house and your parents, and the decanters, like the glass containers that you can put your alcohol in to be fancy, my mom and dad put white distilled vinegar in one and brown cider or the cider vinegar in the other one. So if we tried to sneak and take some of it, it was vinegar. So we didn't think alcohol was like good at all until you got to college and stuff.
That was smart.
That was.
Your folks had some
ways.
Yeah,
they were ready.
Yeah.
They were ready, like
they were ready. They were probably.
That was slick. They're pretty slick. Any new music that y'all listening to that you think we should know about?
New music.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask, what do y'all think about, or have y'all heard the song "Rumors" that came out with Lizzo and Cardi B?
I heard it once. I'm not a Lizzo fan.
I'm not a Lizzo fan either.
Why are y'all?
I haven't heard it yet, but I have heard people like talking about it. I don't know what's going on with it.
What is it? The reasoning, I guess, that y'all don't like Lizzo?
As you could tell from my conversation about Sha'Carri, I don't like people that are super extra, and I feel like Lizzo is always trying to like push her nakedness and her sexuality out there, and I think it's just too much.
Okay, fair.
And it doesn't matter that she's a BBW or a plus size woman. It's just like, okay, we get it. Like she made a TikTok the other week, and I happened to scroll by it. This one guy was just like, Lizzo, and she duetted it or stitched it. And he had a shirt was like pulled in between his breasts, and he had his.
Oh, you said this is a guy?
This is a guy. It was a bigger man.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Chest.
All right.
And so he had his shirt tucked in between there, and he was like, Lizzo, where you at? And he like bounced him. So she duetted it and had her stuff. So she pulled her dress around, but she had pasties on. And like it was like bare breasts but pasties right here, and like shook them up and down. I was just like, this is too much. Is that not too much?
I mean, I didn't want to see her at the basketball game when she had her whole ass out.
Prince.
On that, I was, disgusted by that. So.
Why were you disgusted? Because she's a bigger size?
Because she's unattractive. And that goes with everything about her to me. It's just
I think when she's made up, her face is pretty.
I think she looks nasty all the way around.
Would you care to elaborate on that?
Unattractive.
Nasty.
Nothing attractive about it. Nothing.
He didn't say
she got a good voice. She can sing and play the instruments. That's cool.
She can play the guitar. No good one.
I ain't with none of her.
Why do you not find her attractive? Like one or two attributes that you don't like.
Her voice I don't like her talking.
That's
voice,
it. That's all you. That's it. That's
I
everything.
don't like how she looks. She just her face is not attractive. Like she's not somebody I want to look at when I roll over.
You think she want to look at you? Anyways, I'm sorry.
I would hope she don't.
Say that out loud.
I would hope she didn't, because that mean we won't look at each other.
So, but what is it like? Her skin? Is it her like weight? Because some people, I feel like they just look heavy.
Wait, what?
It just looks compacted. Like you're very dense. Like
what?
That might be my scientific brain.
Yo.
You said she looks heavy.
Some people look Follow me. Some people look fluffy.
Fluffy. I was called that in
Fluffy.
Jamaica.
And some people look like
Daryl.
That's a 58 Chevy right there. Big block.
Like dump truck heavy, like
you said look
compacted. Like she just looked like she real heavy. Like it would be a struggle to like
she said
press them back.
Compacted.
Press her back? What?
Press her legs back.
Oh,
hey,
okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Oh, and it's not for me to judge because I'm not trying to date her. She's not trying to date me. And I'm a larger woman, but I just feel like
it just look like a lot of work.
It's like,
man, this
like a lot of work.
This shit, nah, I just,
okay.
Nah.
All right.
This is
but you know, people like that. There are fetishes for that and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a no for me.
Any new music though?
Not new music, but I really am into this group called, well, not group, it's a guy from London, somewhere over there. It's called Lux, and it's kind of like digital, emo, but like with beats behind it. So it's really good, and he does some collabos with other people, and it sounds great. So Closure is one of my favorite songs, and it's Lux, Lapalux.
Okay.
Hey, what? I ain't got no new music, but what was the big deal about that song though with them? Like, why is there everybody talking? I seen a lot of people talking about them
rumors.
Too.
What was the big deal?
Like, what is it? Are they like spilling tea or something like on that or something?
Or who can out naked the other one?
Yeah, like what's like?
I think it was like some of the stuff that Lizzo was, or so I've read. I didn't listen to the song. Like I said, I'm not a Lizzo fan.
So we just
because the only thing I got, I
heard like the chorus. I heard it was about rumors, but then I kept seeing the feed. It was about them talking about what she was saying and how she was trying to, pretty much how she's being extra in person. She kind of put that in a song in her verses, and to me, I just didn't. I listened to like the chorus to try to be able to listen to the song, and the chorus didn't even pull me in to like let me listen to what they're saying because it just didn't catch me, and I was like,
the backlash I saw from it seemed petty and not real. Like it was because she was like somehow I ain't fucked Drake yet or something like that. But I was like, y'all like
she
that
was
don't
supposed
like
to be
why,
spilling a lot of tea. Yeah,
like,
it was like her being extra, like I said, and saying, you know, yeah, I'm this size, but I don't like to wear this, and I've done this, and I can be with who this, you know, kind of like.
So what I meant by compacted was, have you seen her twerk?
No,
and how it don't
haven't.
really move.
I haven't watched it. I don't want to see that.
The molecules.
Dang, you are just so disgusted by her.
No,
like,
I'm just not attracted
real
by
tight.
it.
I just
Her butt?
It don't jiggle.
She just is
talking about
pushing
her butt?
way
her
too
body.
hard.
It don't jiggle a lot. It's just like,
I don't think she
you know
can
how
sing.
Serena Williams
Oh, okay, I got you saying that.
has like a real muscular booty.
I
I
mean,
got you
Serena
saying.
Williams'
It's
butt
just
is
firm.
just
She's real firm.
unmatched.
It's stuck together.
them hard. You talking about one of them hard asses?
Yeah. But it's like the whole thing is like maybe she's got high blood pressure and that's why her skin's tight.
Oh,
I might have solved the riddle.
Shit.
All right, well, thank y'all for tuning in.
Welcome to Dr. Shaunna.
Yo.
It's that cough, man. It's messed up.
High blood pressure.
I need to hear how she sounds when she get up off the chair. I just need to see that maybe diagnosing stuff.
Lord have mercy.
This is why Lizzo says she be getting bullied online.
I never bullied
This is why
anyone.
she be extra.
Hey, look at man. I'm happy to be back.
Wow.
Glad to see you guys. We must do this again next week, same time. Did y'all have anything before we go? Anything y'all just want to talk about before we bounce?
I heard a lot of places are shutting down. I heard Jamaica's going to be shutting down in a little bit, so you won't be able to get there unless you work there and you're an essential person. Australia's been shut down for a while, and they're just trying to get COVID or the new variant of COVID under wraps. So I feel like it's on the way here. But do I think we need to like buy out all the toilet paper and stuff?
No,
not
please
right
don't
now.
do
Let
that.
me go first. But yeah, I think you do need to stock up on some supplies and stuff because it's really bad.
You think so? You saying you think we all gonna get that back?
We are.
Yeah.
It's definitely in
Yeah.
the talks.
Because smart talk. The common cold, you can infect around one person with the common cold. The flu, you can infect around 2 people. The first COVID, you can infect 3 people per each person that gets sick. So you can infect 3 people. I can infect three. This variant, the Delta one, you can infect from 5 to 9 people, and that's unheard of. So you know how fast the flu spreads.
Yeah.
And that's only got a contact thing for 2 people.
What's the new
That's why I'm over
mandate
here
thing
with my
they
mask.
just came out with? Like, was it for just North Carolina or is it for most states?
What is the mandate?
Like the mask mandate or something like that?
It's different for different states. So Florida and I think Mississippi were fighting it. I think Florida more than anything else. They were fighting it and they didn't want masks for their kids. And the governor actually said, no mask. If you put masks on the kids, we're not going to give you funding. What? But then, so then Mississippi, they had to close a whole district down because I want to say a bunch of people got sick in the whole district. And then 76 kids got sick. 2,000 had to quarantine. 1 8th grader died that had prior problems.
They had the Delta joint?
Well, they don't really test you for the variant unless you ask them to.
Oh.
They just test you for.
So it's like, is it? Cause I thought in North Carolina you had to have a mask, but if I go certain places, like they not requiring the mask for people to come in here. But if you go over to this Walmart somewhere here, they like, no, you got to have a mask on over here. Like,
so it's kind of like if you go to public places, like the library, you can't like film inside of the library. That's because that's their policy. It's kind of each place has their own policy. But if you go to a hospital or a jail or a school, you have to wear a mask. Yeah, that's what you probably should wear.
Yeah, stay away from the jails.
Oh, please stay away from that.
They're just not letting
on the side of the Monopoly board just visit.
I don't want to visit. I don't do none of that. It's just
so y'all be safe.
Yes.
Be safe, man. Be careful. Take extra precaution. And
God, I hope I won't get shut back down.
It was coming. It's definitely coming.
I'm an essential worker. I'm good.
So am I.
I'm gonna work from the house proudly.
You what? What'd you say?
I'm gonna work from the house proudly.
I wish I can't.
Respectfully.
It's not fun when I do it. Being on a Zoom trying to tell jokes is stupid.
No, it worked.
Well, you better learn how to get around that, buddy.
Stupid, man.
Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of Shop Talk NC. It's your man 58 South.
C-Lowe.
Shaunna.
B Mack.
Instagrams are in the description. We'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We out.
I'm flexing for the thing. You done coughed on my arm.
Bury it. You can't say nothing else for the rest of the day.
No, I literally forgot what it was.
I done got my mask up on.
My mouth was dry.
And then your body just said, as soon as you got this way, this ain't
my mouth was dry.
You got that whole wall over there by yourself. Ain't nothing over there.
In your arm or something. I felt the breeze.
That's what I was trying.
It was like a